Alright everyone, stay tuned till the end of this video. I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys that you won't want to miss, part of the EV sector. Now, it's not an EV car or EV maker, but it's going to play a big role in the EV car components and sector overall. I believe that this is something that a lot of investors are overlooking and not realizing that there could be a lot of EV makers out there, but there are certain things that make the EV cars what they are. So stay tuned till the end because this is a ticker symbol you definitely want to add to your watch list. Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NOK, Nokia. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor to be aware that I have a short clip towards the end of the video with a short message and also reiterating some charts of ticker symbols that I've mentioned in the past and where they're at now. Now, if you want to see the full video is called How I Pick Stocks, a welcome video to all first-time viewers and a must-watch to all subscribers. Now, not a lot of you had the chance to watch this one yesterday. We're not even close to 500 views, and that's not the problem. It's not about the views. It's about you guys actually receiving the information. Now, by the views, I get to see how many of you guys were exposed to it or had a chance to see it. But I believe a lot of investors and viewers overall are overlooking the message here that I have for you guys. So if you can stay tuned, and if you don't have time for the whole 10-minute video, I took a short clip of it so you can hear me out towards the end of this video and see a few ticker symbols, how they reacted. And I want every single investor to be aware of this because a lot of investors, they watch my chart analysis, which is what I'm known for, and you guys are doing your research, and once the chart analysis is over, you guys move on to the next part of your research, and you're overlooking information and knowledge that I don't want you guys to continue to miss out on. A lot of investors are missing out on this information because they don't even know about it. They're overlooking it, unaware of the value and opportunity that comes towards the end of these videos. So hear me out towards the end. I look forward to seeing your guys' feedback. And if you guys have the time to watch the full video, check it out when you can. So Nokia has broken through supports once again. Now, I zoomed out earlier so that we could see what I talked about. So things are cooling off and we're ending back up close to the area before this ran up, close to the 390 range. And if we want to go even lower, it could probably even end up in the 380 range. Because remember, it's been growing since down here close to $3.20, cooled off, and then this is where the hype started at around 390, and it started to work its way up. So we're getting really close to this point here of 419 and get below that if it breaks through more support levels. So I want every single investor to not be caught by surprise that this is normal movement. If there's no more hype, no more speculation, Nokia is going to get closer to these numbers and it's kind of going to restart its path and hopefully start to build itself up in the upward direction due to the fact of the 5G, the innovations and opportunities coming for Nokia. And we already know that Nokia is a slow growing stock, but it has potential. The potential might be there, but it's a slow growing stock. This doesn't move by much. I mean, it moved in just like a month and a half, almost 2 months, from $5 all the way to the lows of 320, and from 220 all the way to here at like 390-ish. So from 320 to 390-ish, it took another month and a half, and then this volatility here. So things are cooling off. So I want every single investor to be aware of what Nokia is and also what the potential of Nokia is. So here we are with the 50-day moving average, 437. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. Our support level here is 421, not that far from the current price. If that gets broken through, the next one's 419, and we'll have to look at lower support levels beyond that if 419 does get broken through starting next week, or if the bulls try to reappear and bring this one back up. So we definitely want to watch this carefully, but 421 is our support. Our resistance level is up here, and that's 432. Now, 432 needs to be broken through by the bulls But if they accomplish this, this does not guarantee or state in any way, shape, or form that the bulls are guaranteed into bullish territory and that they're going to break through the first resistance level beyond that, which is the 50-day moving average, which lets us know on what side of the chart we're in. So it doesn't guarantee that. Once this gets broken through, the next true resistance level that I would focus on is the 50-day moving average to let us know where the bulls are at. But breaking through this point up here of 432 does not guarantee that it's going to break through the 50-day moving average. It's just an indicator for us investors to know where the momentum is going. And if the bulls can turn it into a support, they could be well on their way to the next resistance level, or they're at least getting closer. So I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day, or better said, Monday's trading day, because tomorrow is the weekend. So for the next trading day, and for the first time viewers and investors coming across the channel and found this helpful and informative, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end because I have valuable information that you guys don't want to miss on, and I believe a lot of investors and viewers are overlooking. I hope you guys learned something new and find some value in it. So stay tuned. All right, everyone, welcome to another video here with Invest for Tomorrow, and I hope that from this video you guys all learned something new. And this is a video to confirm to you guys my intentionality when I share ticker symbols towards the end of every video and every single day. Now, every first time viewer coming across the channel, this is also a welcome video to every single viewer and to every subscriber, welcoming you guys back, okay? So I want you guys to be aware that this is a welcome video and also a video so that you guys know my purpose and goal here with the YouTube channel to help every single viewer and investor maximize profits and minimize losses. Now, I'm very intentional on that, but I'm not guaranteeing you guys that you're going to maximize profits or even minimize losses. But I am here to share with you guys opportunities, and I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions on any of the videos or ticker symbols that I talk about. I'm just here to enlighten you guys and share with you guys knowledge and things that I come across, because when we're all caught up in the hype, we forget about that the stock market isn't just 10 ticker symbols. It's not just 20 ticker symbols. It's 7,000 different ticker symbols, and they're all doing something different and growing at different rates. So this is one of them that I talked about in a video, and I've realized that when I do individual videos, they get overlooked, and even when I'm talking about them towards the end of the video, because when you're focused on just looking for the ticker symbol and the chart analysis and the due diligence that you want as an investor, I completely get it. We're tight on time and we want to do as much research as we can for the next trading day, but you guys are sometimes overlooking opportunities. So I really am here to vocalize my intentionality, my purpose, my goal, and why I do this for you guys, okay? I want every single investor to know that I'm passing on an enlightenment to everyone, okay? I want to enlighten everyone on certain ticker symbols that everyone's overlooking, and then I'm seeing potential. And it's usually opportunities. I'm not going to hit home runs every single time, but for the most part, they usually move up because of different reasons. So, American Well is a company that has to do with telehealth. That's revolutionizing. So that's just the summarization of this company. You have to do further due diligence, and I want to kind of make this a quick and short video. I talked about it here. It fell lower. I said we needed to watch for a pullback, and it did, and it ran all the way up to $43. So even if you caught it at the peak of when I talked about it, it still was up $13. If you caught it at the bottom, it was up $18 almost. So very interesting stuff. Now, the other one that I talked about in conjunction with this one in the same video is ALGM, and this is another ticker symbol that when I talked about it was at 24, hit a peak here of $34, fell back down, and now it's running back up to 31. Now, you need to look at what's your position and what's your purpose with any ticker symbol. Is it a short-term goal or a long-term goal? If you're long, I talked here and I reiterated, this could be an opportunity to get out and just go ahead and cut those small losses here of profits and cut out with the small profits that you already got per share, or you load up on more because you're going to ride this to the next newer levels and resistance levels if you believe in the company. Obviously, you have to do your due diligence, but this is in the automotive industry, working with sensors and autonomous driving. That's a big deal moving forward, right? So let's talk about a ticker symbol that I want to share with you guys, and it's a big player in the EV sector. So a lot of us think about, right, the EV cars. Well, I'm going to share with you guys the ticker symbol that's VALE, and this is going to play a big part in the whole entire EV makeup, because they are going to have part of the market share when it comes to having the raw materials to build EV batteries. Okay, it's had a pretty big run recently, right? In the last several months, slight pullback. So I really want us to pay close attention to it. And when you zoom out, I mean, this is once up there at $37 per share. Now, I could see this continuing its momentum going into the era of EVs, and specifically this. I found this little article and this section of it. So it tells you a little bit of who they are and where they're from. But the biggest thing that they have in market share is getting, nickel, right? And they're the producer of nickel. And lithium is the secret sauce in, batteries. So why is nickel so important? Well, the latest versions of lithium-ion batteries used by EVs actually contain up to 60% nickel. So that's very interesting. More than 50% of the battery's makeup, even though lithium is the one that is essential, nickel is playing a big role. And this company is one of the largest, or one of the few, grabbing a market share in the nickel producer sector. So because nickel is more common than cobalt, another key metal used in batteries, researchers are working on pushing nickel up to 80% for next generation EV batteries. By the time you know it, nickel may be the whole battery, or almost all of the composition of the battery, because it's a raw material that is much more accessible and probably even more affordable, right? That's the goal. And then we'll have a slight percentage of cobalt, a slight percentage of lithium, and so forth. So with the rising demand for EV batteries, isn't just going to increase demand for lithium, it's going to push the demand for nickel. So this stock will benefit from the demand. I recommend doing more research and due diligence, but something that I've noticed is that sometimes we're too caught up in these car brands, and not every single car maker is going to make it. But you know what will make it? The batteries will make it. Doesn't matter what brand it is. Okay? The battery will exist, and these car makers will buy these batteries, and these raw materials will be used to make the batteries. So that's a food for thought there. This is definitely one to add to your watch list. The ticker symbol is VALE, and I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts on this one, and also what you guys think about the S&P 500 and the market slight correction or crash or slight pullback that we're going to see soon, according to analysis ratings and all the articles and everything I'm seeing everywhere. Very interesting stuff. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.